Now, let me start off with this. The seeding in the West is bonker shit at the moment. Okay,
the Spurs are 10 seed.
The Spurs are 10 seed. You know how many games there are behind Portland? 3. So, when 10 seed and the 3 seed are 3 games, like literally Golden State and Houston are all the way the fuck out here, and everybody else is so fucking close. It's a, what do they call it? It's like a Mexican car crash, 2 cars, 89 people died. Like, that's that's what the entire 3 through 10 seed in the West is like right now. It's alright. Niggas never on time, they're not crashing cars like that. And to add, so the fact that they had the 10-game win streak went from, they were the 8 seed and went to the 3 seed.
Yes.
And you kind of have to have that streak.
So literally, they never got to the 3.
You're right. They got to the 4 because they were right behind Portland. Because Portland had a 10 or like 11-game win streak at the same time too. You need those kind of shit, and you're gonna need, there's like 15, 16 games left depending on the team. And it's basically whoever's going to win 12 out of the last 15. Those are going to be like the 3 and 4 seeds. The 10 out of the last 15 are going to be like the 5 through 6, 5 and 6. And then going about 500 or 9 wins will get you the 7 and 8 seed. Like, the West is just crazy right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Should he get MVP consideration? Absolutely. I will even make the case, if they go on a streak, and let's say they get another 10 out of 11 or 12 out of 14, something like that, and they get to the 3 seed, because they're still only a game and a half behind Portland, I have him, if he's a 3 seed in the West, as my MVP over James Harden. If he does not get to the 3 seed, there's no way you take an MVP away from James Harden. Like, James Harden is, and I get it, like, he has, and I think James Harden is he's just the best player in that system, but I think he's 100% a product of that system.
Yeah.
Especially, the scoring, okay, he's going to score 25 wherever he goes. I don't care about that. But I think getting up to 30 points, and especially the assists, that is a huge, that's Mike D'Antoni.
Yeah.
Like, Steve Nash was great. Steve Nash is like single-digit assists, single-digit points guys. With Mike D'Antoni, he's like 14, 15 points, 12, 13 assists. Great player. 2-time MVP, even though he didn't deserve either of them.
He deserved them. Stop it.
He didn't deserve either of them. That's another story. We're not gonna act like Shaq.
Kobe was 5 seed.
We're not gonna act like, hey, Kobe averaged 35 a fucking game with Smush Parker and Kwame Brown on his team. Smush Parker and Kwame Brown on his team.
That's the 1 seed talking to you.
That's anyway. But I'll even defer to this. Seeding does play a factor. Now, it never seems to play a factor. People want to talk about LeBron because LeBron can just do whatever the fuck he wants. Apparently, it just don't matter. He can lose 20 in a row, and people just be like, "Well, he's still LeBron." He's still. But we'll clarify that later. But he needs a 3 seed. Like, otherwise, right now he'd be my second place. I have him winning. I think he gets Defensive Player of the Year, which is the award no one's talking about. I think he's got that, especially since Kawhi's not been healthy this year. Like, that would have been his competition, and I think both healthy. I'd say it's a toss for I think it's the best defensive player in the league, just regardless. Because Anthony Davis is something I haven't seen like since Kevin Garnett. I've never seen a guy, and it's partly to the fact that like I have long arms. These niggas got like arms like they stretch from fucking Uganda to Wakanda. Like, so they sit there and like could step up on a pick and roll, step out to the guard, and the arms are so long they still kept the big man kind of in check that even if the guy got the pass over him, recovered and blocked the shot, which I just haven't seen besides those 2 guys.
Okay.
But he needs a 3 seed to get the MVP. Should he get consideration? 100%. He's right. When healthy, he's a tie for the best player in the game right now. Okay. I can't give him the status, and I'll even say, and I said it last night, 60 plus games of Anthony Davis is the 3rd best player in the league. Okay. It's behind LeBron and Durant. 3rd best player in the league. 60 games of him, and that's those guys playing 80 games. That's how highly I think of him. But he needs a 3rd seed if he wants MVP.